So, I'm going to try to do a tutorial of how to draw Luke from the Reincarnation series. To start off, we're going to start with his head. He's got a really oval-shaped head, so it's going to be a round circle. Then we're going to, of course, draw his crosshairs where his eyes are going to be, and nose and all. And then we're going to draw his nose. His nose is pretty simple. It's a line like that and like that. And you can add some little details if you want, depending on how far you want to go with them. Then we're going to continue his face. Now, we got the oval shape, and that's alright, but we want to continue. He has a pretty long chin/beard thing going on. So for that, we're going to draw, it's pretty much almost a triangle down off of his chin, and then it comes up into another two lines, and then finally into a point that points back towards his face. Then we're going to go with the eyebrows, and he has a pretty significant brow, which I think I just screwed that up. 1 second. Okay, that's one, and then we're going to draw like a little indentation there, and then a second one. And his brow kind of pokes out a little bit, so just extend that past his actual forehead, which is right here. Okay, then we're going to add the eyes. Now, he looks like he's got like bloodshot eyes, so just draw the circle underneath and then draw like a faint line right here. And then you can actually draw a line coming down off of that. And then do the same for this eye as well. And we're going to have him looking over here somewhere. And then also add the little indentation under his eye. Now his mouth, he has a tooth that sticks out. So what we're going to do here is draw his mouth and then add the tooth. It's always on his the left side of his face. I don't know why, I just did it that way. Whatever. Alright, so I'm noticing right here that this part should stick out just a little bit more, almost like square it off. So we're going to continue that, and then we're going to bring in the actual way his chin is. So that's going to be pretty much like a U shape right here, and a U shape. It's a U shape. I was want to say a W, but it's not. It's 3 U shapes pretty much, and then we're going to bring that up to where his ear is going to be. So his ear is going to meet with the eye level, like any character. I mean, you know, I don't want to say human character, but you know. So his ear is kind of pointy, almost L-shaped. So draw an elf ear at top, and then, you know, a pretty nice lobe at the bottom. Sometimes put like an indentation here. And for the actual ear, like, I don't know what you call it, but the hole in your ear, you're going to want to draw pretty much a G there in the ear. Once that's done, you're going to want to fix up the brow a little bit, and maybe like an indentation here, because it does kind of protrude. And also, we want to square off the beard on this side as well. Now he's got almost like a Elvis hairdo. I think it adds to his like cockiness, the fact that his hair is so big. So what we do is we want to start with. Now he doesn't have like a horn like the normal devil you would see or whatever, but he wears his hair in a style that almost gives him a horn. So what we're going to do here, let me move the camera up a little bit. There. Okay, now, once you got that done, you draw another U, and then another U, which comes up into a crescent moon type shape. Alright, once that's there, add that. Now I'm going to erase a little bit off here so it kind of looks like the hair's swooping more, I guess. Almost like the receding hairline of him. Let's erase this line right here. Okay, so that's pretty much Luke's face. more difficult part of him. Now, his clothing, I really haven't decided like how I feel about this, but what I'd like to do, I originally had him in a polo, which I'm probably going to keep for a pretty good while of the series. So I'm going to show you how to draw it with the polo shirt on. Now, if you look at it, let me draw in a different color. I'll do red. His chin would probably be about right here. You don't actually draw this, I'm just showing you where his chin would be so you can see like the relationship to his neck and all. And then his neck would probably jut out right about there. Now, what you would do with this is, let's go back to what we're actually going to draw. You would add the collar somewhere right there. You can open it up a little bit, show some of his chest, and bring it down. And then of course, the other collar would be like right here. Now he's a pretty tall guy, so I'm gonna have to actually zoom out a little bit to show you this. Let me see if I can draw it with this at this size. It's kind of small right now. So anyway, he wears a polo shirt, and it's almost like a little belly he's got, which is, just to add character to him instead of just being a skinny character. I'd like to have a little bit of some kind of gut almost, but it's not. It's just a t-shirt flaring up right there, and then we'll draw the other back of it, and then the bottom of the t-shirt. So once that's done, we can draw his legs pretty easy. He's really tall and lanky. His pants almost don't fit him. Not really sure why I did that. I just really like that style of him, that he doesn't care that his pants don't fit him. And then he wears almost like a loafer, which is really easy to draw. A couple of lines and you got it. You can add some details if you want. I'm just doing it at such a small aspect that it's kind of difficult to draw any details on it. Then you would draw the other leg, which doesn't look too right to me, but it gives you an idea of how to draw it, and that's pretty much what this video is for. Draw the other loafer and a little detail. Alright, so that's pretty much his thing. You can add some actual cuffs down here if you want, depending on how much detail you want to get into it. It doesn't really matter. As far as his arms, they come about to right here, like most people. They end where his pelvic bone would be. So what we draw in there is just like to line it up to see if we like it or whatever. And then he's got really skinny arms. He does have like his elbows kind of jut out a little bit. I might zoom in to show you that in a little bit because it's kind of difficult to do at this size. And then let me actually zoom in now so you saw his body. It's getting kind of difficult. I'm going to erase those previous ones. Alright, so I'm back with it. And we're drawing his hand. It's really easy line work. A lot of people get scared drawing hands. It's nothing like too difficult. I mean, he's a four-finger character like most of my characters. I just like that traditional, almost Disney appeal of the four-finger character. I don't think it was originally a Disney idea, but whatever. So anyway, we got an arm, and we got to add the shirt. It's not a short sleeve shirt, it's more of a 3/4 shirt, I think that's what it's called, like the old baseball tees. So it's going to come a little lower, almost where his elbow meets, and then the elbow juts out a little bit. Actually, I'm wrong on that, do not listen to me. It's been such a long time since I drew him. So let's add his elbow first. So it's going to be the middle of his arm, and then this comes up right here. So that's the t-shirt and the collar. And his hands. His fingers are kind of pointy, unlike the other characters. I never show him with fingernails, but I mean, if you could imagine like in real life. He'd have like kind of long fingernails. Alright, and then I guess let's draw him with his pitchfork kind of thing. So we're gonna draw his arm. Let's see, it'd be right here. His elbow we got it right there. T-shirt. Made this arm a little too big. Alright, and then draw a circle. Thumb. And then we do his grip around it, which is pretty easy. I mean, I'm pretty much just on a rough sketch here. Like, if you watch my other video, I don't want to get into too much detail because I'm trying to work on some other stuff, but if y'all ask me to do a video, I'm going to do it. I'm a sucker. So, there's his hand jutted out, whatever. Maybe it's a little too fat, but, you know, you get the idea. Just, when you're doing it, make it more appropriate or whatever. Scale related. Alright, so the pitchfork, it's the same one that's in the logo. I was originally going to have the demons carry pitchforks, but I like the fact that just Luke has one. It kind of gives him almost like a power trip feel. Like he rules the underworld, which, you know, he does, but you might find out in later episodes that there might be more to that. So anyway, the pitchfork has one arrow in the middle, and then it has like half arrows on the side. That gives you an idea of what the pitchfork looks like. It's a little, it kind of, I want to say kind of, is that the right word? In the middle. And erase where the pitchfork wouldn't be seen on his hand. Fix that. And I believe that is how he would look. I mean, I can draw a quick face for you, like a front face too, so you can get almost like a roundabout, almost a three-dimensional view of his face. The demons are kind of easier, they're just round-headed little demons. It's not too hard to figure out where his face is, but with Luke it's a little more difficult, so I'm going to do it real quick. Try to shut up a little bit. This is actually not coming out good at all. Probably shouldn't be rushing. Okay, never mind. That's all. It's just an awful idea. I shouldn't have tried to rush it. I might do another tutorial later on. I'm just tired of talking. But thanks for watching, and I hope y'all enjoying the games.